infection. I stirred the batter with a nutty confection. In the 9 months, in a family direction, smoke a stogie, make a speech with a joyous inflection. The nurseries painted kitty books and stacked the claim. Independent who best withhold the fucking tax. When I look in the crib, she doesn't smile, she just shines. My baby is
Well, welcome to another episode of Middle Class Film Class Movie Review Edition. I'm your host for today, Joseph.
Peter.
And this week, we are reviewing the 2023 remake of The Toxic Avenger. Anyway.
It's fun.
Very nice. Very, very fun teaser, for sure. And a very fun movie, if I do say so myself. The Toxic Avenger, funny because we reviewed the original movie not too long ago.
Yeah.
Had a good time with that as well. Funny in a different way. Campiness, schlockiness. And now we're reviewing the remake from 2023, written and directed by Macon Blair, starring Peter Dinklage, Jacob Tremblay, Taylor Page, Lisa Guerrero as Toxie, who played the body of Tox.
Sorry. You gotta listen to Slapper. From the Killer Nets. A cross between Insane Clown Posse, Hollywood Undead. I don't know who else. Some terrible bands.
And also Kevin Bacon as the adversary, and Elijah Wood as his little minion.
His little brother.
Yeah. And this version modernizes the story of Toxic Avenger while sort of remaining, I guess, true to the same beats of the story. A horrible toxic accident transforms downtrodden janitor Winston Goose into a new evolution of hero, the Toxic Avenger, who is Peter Dinklage. And Peter Dinklage's character is a custodian at this corporation called BTH, and they are like a pharmaceutical type of company, and they're just that sort of corporate pharmaceutical greed, releasing very toxic things to the and toxic
chemical company,
and they have no regard for their employees' safety. And
I love the one scene you see in the factory.
Yeah.
It's constantly just people going, "Oh God, my eyes! Yeah. Ah, help me!" Like on the floor.
And he is a single stepdad to a Jacob Tremblay. His mother passed away from cancer before this movie starts, before the story starts. And he is then diagnosed with a
brain tumor. The doctor was pretty funny.
And yeah. And there's a whole like kind of subplot with that, like health insurance and like dealing with it. Like that was funny. But that's sort of his story. Our main characters. He's kind of a fuck up, trying to do his best for his stepson, essentially. And he gets caught up in some other things, wrong place, wrong time. They changed the way he turns into the Toxic Avenger a little bit. In the original one, he was a nerdy custodian at a school who gets bullied.
It was a health club.
Was it a health club?
Yeah, because it was originally going to be called Health Club Massacre.
Oh, okay. Who gets bullied out of a window and then falls into a tub or a barrel full of the toxic stuff. Dip.
The dip.
And this one, just a little bit different. But yeah, we watched it, we're reviewing it, and let's get some initial thoughts on it. Pete.
First of all, very, very, very fun. The original Toxic Avenger, it's funny because I was talking to Hannah about this this morning. She was like, "Oh, what movie you guys are going to review for the show today?" And I was like, Toxic Avenger, the remake. We already reviewed the original. And she goes, "Oh, I've never heard of either one of them." And Hannah's a movie person. Like she's the writer, director, star of Mother Wound.
Yes.
And grows up in a movie family related to some Hollywood royalty, and I would call them royalty.
Yes.
And I was kind of surprised about that. And I realized that Trauma, the entire concept of Trauma, she never heard of Trauma either, was like, that is a very, very, very niche sort of set of movies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm I made it almost to the year 40 before I watched the Toxic Avenger, and I'm consider myself a pretty big movie nerd in myself.
Yeah.
So the original one. So I will say that these movies are not for everybody, but if you know that what you're getting yourself into, you should have a lot of fun with it. If you could turn off like the serious part of your brain and just like unplug for a minute and allow a R-rated cartoon with all the violence and ridiculousness that entails within. It really is a good time. So
Yeah.
this felt more like intentionally funny, like a scripted funny, like the actual script and the dialogue was funny, versus the original Toxic Avenger. Most of the laughs that you get from it are from the over the top nature of the scenes, like the dog getting shot with the shotgun and getting blown across the restaurant. You're like, what the fuck was that? Or like the guy got his head ran over and his head popped like a balloon.
Yeah.
You're like, that's where you get the uproarious laughter and like the kind of shock and awe.
Or his really silly voice.
Yes, the voice that doesn't match whatsoever.
Yeah.
But this was like funny.
Yeah.
Like the first time you see the public sees the Toxie, he rips the guy's arm off, who by all intents and purposes is just a normal looking guy to everyone in the public, even though he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And that we know he's a piece of shit. And everyone he says, look, it's a demon. No, it's a fiend. It's like, no, that's the same thing. And the public is like, the cop's like, all right, nothing to see here. And then they're like, we're going to form a mob. You guys want to do a mob? He goes, all right, fuck it. We're doing a mob, and shoots the gun off in the air.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was super funny. All like the weird background dialogue and the characters were all very funny.
Even the guy got his arm ripped off. He's like, "Oh fuck, is that my arm?"
Yeah.
Call my dad.
Call my dad.
Call my dad.
Yeah. And the whole thing was ridiculous. I honestly felt like, as gory and over the top and that some of like the blood and guts were, I honestly felt like they held back a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
There's an unrated version. I watched the rated version, I think.
On Hulu?
I had to rent it.
Oh. I have it. I watched it on Hulu, so I don't know which version that was. I could have sworn it said unrated.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two.
Yeah, but that stuck out to me, just how, and also how polished it was. Mm-hmm. I mean, it felt like a real production rather than the original, which was very, very low budget.
Scrappy.
Yeah, that's a perfect word for it. Very scrappy. But that was Trauma. I mean, I'm using the past tense for Trauma. I think Trauma is still a thing. I don't know what movies they're producing now, but
this one.
Nuke 'Em High, Tromeo and Juliet, Toxic Avenger. Those are the ones that I know of. I know there's many, many more than that. Those are the ones that I could name off the top of my head from Trauma.
Yeah.
And I was happy to see that it was Lloyd Kaufman produced it. Mm-hmm. So it's still true to the original Trauma roots. There was a lot of references to the original in it, which I liked.
Yeah.
They called it was like Saint Romaville.
Yeah.
So it's like
Saint Roma Village or something.
Yeah, something like that. And the original city was Tromaville, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. The car, his Mitsubishi Eclipse that that douchebag guy had a New Jersey license plate, and it was Saint Roma Village, and then all the letters were kind of worn off, and it said Tromaville.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Other things too, the corrupt mayor in the original one, his name was, what was it? I have it, I saw it here. Nuke 'Em High, no, not that one. It was the bail bonds place. Yeah, Bell Goody bail bonds. Mm-hmm. That was Mayor Bell Goody, was like one of the main villains in the first one. Mm-hmm. So a lot of references to the original stuff, which makes sense to me because Macon Blair is a huge Trauma fan, which makes sense because him and Jeremy Saulnier's breakout to Hollywood was Murder Party, and that felt like a Trauma movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was goofy, over the top. There's sexual assault in places you wouldn't expect, and over the top violence, a plastic werewolf mask melting to someone's head, and they had to live with it for the rest of the movie.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's just it makes sense. So when I first heard about this back in 2023 or 2024, I was like, fuck yeah. I never had seen the original Toxic Avenger, but I knew the kind of the notoriety of the film. Mm-hmm. And I love Macon Blair and I love Jeremy Saulnier, and they're both, I don't think Saulnier has produced this whatsoever, but I feel like they're of the same ilk. Yeah. So if you're getting one, you can expect kind of similar sensibilities as the other, in my opinion. So overall, though, really liked it. Had a great time, and I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah. I pretty much feel exactly the same way. Super fun, super funny. And it had like it seemed like it was having like problem getting released after it was made, just like a distribution issue or something. And it's always, it's weird to think like after having watched it, I'm like, how would this have a problem? Like from somebody and like from some distributor to like release, because there's definitely an audience for this movie, and it is certainly like really funny, over the top, and it kind of reminded me of like combination of like a little bit of Idiocracy in the world, in the world that they live in. Yeah, it's like just silly like, but the cop especially going like, it's a mob, and then the nasty lads being upset about the gender change
and
of
science
of Miss Meaty or whatever. It was always Mr. Meaty. Yeah. Now it's Miss Meaty.
Number 7, science.
Yeah. And also a little bit of combination of like Hobo with a Shotgun. In terms of like, in terms of the violence and like the way the movie is presented. And it was a nice balance between those two, because I mean, Hobo with a Shotgun is very extreme, I would say, and this didn't get that hard. It didn't feel like it went too far in any regard without any sort of justification for it. I felt like it was perfectly well handled, and even like the editing style and like the acting style and delivery of the lines was really well done in terms of like delivering on comedy, because that's really what this movie is. It's like a violent comedy.
Yeah, it is. For sure. And
I also had a super fun time with it. The mob like off-screen lines that you're hearing are just so funny, and it's just like the like kind of joke after joke. You kind of have to like listen for it sometimes. To like,
I feel like this is a rewatchable movie too.
Yeah, for sure. I loved it. And the first image I saw of this movie when it was being made was Elijah Wood as that character.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I had not seen Toxic Avenger either at that point. I'm like, is he the Avenger? Like, I had no idea what it looked like. I had maybe seen the poster for the original movie. Like it was a drawing or like a sketch of the Toxic Avenger. And I never really knew if he was supposed to be a hero or a villain. But the name implies he is like a sort of not really anti-hero.
Kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
Misunderstood hero.
I like the modification of the broom or the mop.
Yeah.
In this version, they superpower it essentially, infusing it with the slime or whatever, making it an actual like dangerous weapon.
It's weird because it's almost like it becomes his Mjolnir. His sword, his hammer. Oh yeah. But then again, he can also just rip someone's arm off without the weapon. So he's still OP.
Yeah. Yeah.
On his own.
I just like it was really entertaining from front to back. Like it was well done. The first instance of the guy being killed by that band punk gang or whatever in the office.
Killer Nuts.
Yeah, in the office.
Yeah.
Who like just won't die.
Yeah.
that was good. A good preview of the type of comedy you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie. They're like an ICP mixed with Limp Bizkit mixed with
Hollywood Undead.
Yeah. They were funny in their own way. The reveal of the guy wearing the mask.
Oh my god, that was so weird.
It was so odd.
I don't even want to say what it is, but when you get there's a guy wearing a chicken mask, like a rubber chicken mask. Like,
and he's like a heavy,
like Slipknot style. Yeah, he's a big buff guy.
Yeah.
And he's like one that looks kind of like the main enforcer. And at some point they take his mask off, and the reveal is pretty funny.
Yeah, and he's like the threat. He's just growling the entire time, just going. Yeah, and then the reveal. Yeah, to all of that, it was like. Yeah, it reminded me of like a certain character in Men in Black.
Yeah. I also like Taylor Page in it too. She was good
as like the revolutionary or like rebellion.
She was a whistleblower.
Yeah, whistleblower. That's what it was.
I like the bit where he has to pee on her. He's like, my aim will be great the second time. Did you guys know?
He's like, I got to pull my dick out.
Yeah. It checks all the boxes.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a super fun time. It was really good. And even Jacob Tremblay being in this, because the only other movie I've seen him in is Room. And actually, is he in Predator? The one where autism? Autism?
Predators, yeah.
Predators
or is it The Predator?
Oh, I think it's The Predator. Where autism is the weapon.
Yeah, weaponized autism. He plays the voice of Luca in Luca.
Oh, okay.
Good Boys, that's another one he was in.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Wonder.
This one, he's actually like, this is more recent, so he's a little bit older now.
Room.
Yeah, Room. But yeah, his role, I was confused about his whole like deal by like the talent show. Like what was he gonna dance?
It was property movement is what he said. He's like, it's not a dance. It's called property movement. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? It's basically like prop comedy / dance.
Oh, okay.
Because prop is short for property.
Right.
Prop comedy is property comedy.
I'm a property comic.
Property movement dance.
That's funny. It's interesting that the body of Toxie was played by somebody else, by Luisa Guerrero, a woman.
Another little person, but not quite as little as Dinklage. She's 4'9".
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Dinklage essentially performed the whole movie to make sure their actions they're aligned.
So like she could like mirror him, yeah.
Yeah, essentially, and like he performed it all in like a studio to then, I think, for her to match the movements and everything. The thing about that though is that because it's his voice throughout. And like doing all that voiceover, essentially, your voice. It's interesting to voice over a live action character.
Yeah, it's true to the original, except for the voice actually matched.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, weirdly, it matched more.
They did a good job with that, I think.
Yeah, and yeah, the production of this movie is also very interesting because they allocated $5 million of the advertising budget to undo medical debt. Which is a nonprofit organization that purchases and cancels medical debt for individuals meeting specific financial criteria. So probably lower income people who are maybe uninsured as well. And I thought that was really cool. That's a big chunk of money from your movie to do that. And
they said also they vowed to erase a certain amount of medical debt for every $1 million they made a profit too.
Yeah, it was 1 million in medical debt for every 1 million earned.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so 1 to 1. The Lloyd Kaufman, producer, appears in the movie. He's one of the two men arguing in the hospital at the end of this movie. Macon Blair also makes a bigger appearance in this movie. He gets beaten up by what are they called? The Nut Killers?
Killer Nuts.
And then he also goes to their band and boos them.
Sorry about that.
Killer Nuts with a Z.
Yeah, Killer Nuts. I'm gonna try to put this onto the so we can. I want to see this. It's like a teaser of like making the band sort of thing for the Killer Nuts.
The remake of this movie was announced in 2010 initially, with Steve Pink to write and direct. You know who Steve Pink is? Steve Pink. I don't know who Steve Pink is. Steve Pink is known for writing Grosse Pointe Blank, High Fidelity, and he directed both Hot Tub Time Machines. And he worked on Cobra Kai. He directed Cobra Kai, that series, whatever that movie's called.
Yeah, Karate
Kid. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in talks for a role.
That's really interesting.
In 2013, but development delays led him to drop out in favor of Terminator Genesis.
Cool.
That great movie.
Yeah.
From what I've heard. Kevin Smith, I guess, was also approached to direct, but disagreed with the studio's desire to start a franchise and Marvelize it, which I don't think. Are they planning on making more of this?
No, that was originally the idea. They were going to turn this into a big Marvel-style franchise, and almost like Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we watch the little trailer? Go ahead, you can take over.
Is it already up?
Yeah, it should be. It should be up.
One band. One town. One chaotic concert. The world will never forget.
Is it difficult dealing with all these different personalities?
It's colorful. Yes, it's hard to keep them reined in, but honestly, that's part of the music.
Discover how the Killer Nuts became the sensation they are today.
I feel like we're legends already. It's monster core. It can't be.
Oh, yeah.
Monster Core.
I've heard of horrorcore.
Becoming nuts.
Now streaming on Nuts Plus.
Shocking allegations against
was there more?
BTH of
That's
Oh, okay.
It don't matter. I want to read the name of the characters.
The band members?
Yeah. So let's see, where are they here?
I forgot about the guy who just backflips the whole time. Or like,
yeah, he's a parkour guy.
Yeah.
So in Mighty Mighty Boss Tones have
The Skanker?
the only guy that skanks only.
Yeah.
Doesn't play an instrument.
The whole time on
Just
stage? He just skanks the whole time?
He dances, yeah. He
That's
just skanks.
crazy.
And so the Killer Nuts is a band of vigilantes managed by Fritz Garbinger, played by Elijah Wood.
Right.
And they're self-labeled monster core band who loves chaos and serves as the goon squad for the Garbinger family, particularly Robert Garbinger, played by Kevin Bacon. The band consists of frontman Bud Berserk, the ancient language chanting DJ Cool Cthulhu. DJ Cool Cthulhu. Which she was chanting, she was speaking in a unknown language that had like subtitles that were just symbols.
Oh, yes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Guitarist Nightmare Josh and Venus Devalero, and also a parkour enthusiast and Flava Flav wannabe Zodiac 3000.
So, okay, yeah, he did look like the Zodiac.
He had a Zodiac symbol on his sweatshirt. And there was like one guy that just was in a straitjacket the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
He
had like a head wrap.
Yeah,
too.
his head was bandaged up or wrapped up or whatever, and he had the long straps on his hands, like the Wheelers from Return to Oz.
I thought he was like a Muppet, or not Muppet, a mummy.
Yeah, it could have been. I think it was supposed to be a straitjacket he'd broken out of.
Yeah.
I loved that cohesive energy that band brought, because I can absolutely see those guys in real life and having an unreal following.
Yeah, it's Juggalo Fest or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Gathering of the Juggalos.
Gathering of the Juggalos. Yeah, which is a real thing, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Bree's friend Mitch that we play DBD with sometimes, he's a Juggalo.
Oh, really?
He's been to like a bunch of the Gathering of the Juggalos, and he's like, he's very, very, very much into the community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
involved.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. The whole aspect of when Dinklage's character Winston Goose, when his character is getting diagnosed with cancer and the doctor's telling him, he's like looking at the brain scan and the doctor's like, he's like, is that me? And he's like, oh no, this is for reference. This is a healthy, this is a healthy brain.
So you can see the difference.
Yeah, this is your brain. It's just pure black.
It's all black. Specks throughout. And
his life he's like essentially at a breaking point in his life that like this news is like giving him that sort of laugh, that like I'm fucked kind of laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's kind of like he's going insane, and then the doctor's like, oh, but you can like take this drug or take this pill or whatever.
Yeah,
and he's like, well, why don't you start with that?
Yeah, you're right. I probably should have. I also like how it's a great storytelling device where they don't get bogged down in the technical aspect of it. They don't say it's like a neoplasto brainstem plasmota or whatever, you know.
Oh, the way that he explains.
Yeah, he's like,
diagnosis.
well, you have and then there's construction happening outside the window, and you just hear jackhammering.
Yeah, and
he goes, "Oh, that sounds bad." He goes, "It is bad," and you're just like, it's almost like in An American Pickle.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, and then he gave a very scientific explanation, which satified everybody.
And they're like, oh,
that makes sense. Yeah, okay. And we move on, and we never talk about it again.
Yeah, I love when he's on the phone. And he's with his insurance provider, and he has the platinum plan.
Oh, platinum tier.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yes, you have the platinum tier. You can't get anything from the lower tier,
the gold tier."
Yeah,
it doesn't cover anything from the gold tier. And he's like, "Isn't platinum better than gold, though?" Yeah, but we're talking about tiers here, not levels.
I don't know what a tier is.
Yeah, that's relatable.
That's very relatable in our current state of health insurance in America, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, navigating the healthcare system. So he's got to get money to pay for this treatment and he gets denied his insurance.
Yeah.
And he goes to Kevin Bacon, who's the CEO of this company, BTH.
Yeah.
And essentially he's begging him at like a dinner party, like a company. I don't know if it's like a company party. I think it's just a dinner restaurant or something.
No, it's a gala.
Okay, yeah.
And it's funny too because they constantly, when they cut to different parts of the city, it's like yonder old woods.
Yeah. There's no name for it. Just yonder forest.
And it's like fancy pants asshole dinner.
Yeah. And he's like begging Kevin Bacon. What's his character's name? Bob something.
Robert. Yeah. Bob Garbinger.
Yeah. Bob Garbinger. He's like, they denied my treatment, our company insurance. Can you do anything? And he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I can help you. And then proceeds to not help him.
Yeah. Kick him out and talk about firing him.
And then that pushes him to the breaking point of like, okay, well then I'm just going to rob this place.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a vault of money in that company.
the drug company is a vault full of cash.
Like it's like a bank or something.
Yeah.
And he does that, and that's what gets him in the situation of becoming the Toxic Avenger, because
the killer nuts are after Taylor Page's character.
Yeah, because
the whistleblower.
Because she has a bunch of like, she has like all the leaked info that she's ready to show news outlets and all that stuff. And they're after her, and then he just gets caught in the middle while they're out looking for her, and then they just stupidly kill him. After he's stolen the money, and he's got the broom. He's got the broom at this point.
Mop.
The mop, and he's already like, it's already been dipped in that stuff, and it's already
he used it to rob the vault.
Yeah. And then he gets killed by those guys just because he was there at the wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. And then Fritz is like, "This is her," and it's like not nowhere even close to they look anything alike.
Yeah, it's a little person who's a white male versus an average sized black female.
Yeah,
very opposite, very different from each other.
And then in their disposal of him, that's what leads him to transform into the Toxic Avenger, because they dump him in the stuff, in the dip, and then he emerges as the Toxic Avenger. A lot like the premise of his thing, because he has brain cancer, a brain tumor, is that they Deadpool his story, where essentially like he was on the verge of death. He was like a terminal illness. But then he gets mutated, and he becomes like self-healing and almost like an X-Man.
Then the corporation is trying to steal his blood to try to create some sort of new breakout technology, game-changing pharmaceutical that makes them so much more what do they call engirthened?
Yeah, engirthened.
Yeah. And Kevin Bacon, in a moment of last minute, I'll do anything I can to survive, because he's getting threatened by this guy Thad, who's the real mob boss, who bankrolled his pharmaceutical company, who's played by Johnny Coyne.
Coyne.
Seen him before. He's in Nightcrawler, The Nun, The Hangover Part 3. Oh shit, Toxic Avenger. And very recognizable guy. You probably could never name him. But very recognizable, and he looks like a badass gangster. Yeah. He's getting ready to kill Kevin Bacon's character, and he decides to drink the blood of Toxie.
Yeah, they're doing all these tests, extracting blood from him over and over again to like try and make it
from his like brain stem.
Yeah, like
they're doing like a
Matrix style.
Yeah, they're doing like a spinal tap on him.
Yeah,
and they get this black blood out of him.
They're trying to make sure that it doesn't completely fuck you up.
Yeah, and he, instead of like continuing the testing or whatever, he goes, well, I'm going to die now from this gangster. I'll just drink the blood and see what happens. And he turns into like a werewolf looking creature.
Yeah, like a beast. Like, yeah, he's very
altered beast style.
Very ugly.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. He rips him apart.
Yes, the mob boss. Yeah. There was something about, I was going to mention something. After he turns yeah, his blood becomes healing. He uses it to. They do end up shooting the crazy killer nuts. They end up shooting and injuring Taylor Page's character, and he was found in the woods by this guy. Previously, he was found in the woods by
the wise old bum.
the wise old crazy guy. And
They call him Guthrie Stockins, the wise hobo.
yeah. After he was chased by the mob, he like passes out or something.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up in this guy's domicile in the woods.
That whole interaction was great too.
Yeah.
Trying to imbue knowledge, wisdom onto him.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I get it. It's good.
Yeah. And then they come back to him when she gets injured. Toxic takes her to him
He says, I know a doctor.
because he said that he was a doctor. And then he's like, "Can you fix her?" And like, who told you I was a doctor?
He's heating up a pickle with a torch.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? Are you sure you're a doctor? I never said that. Who told you that?
"You did."
And then he puts the blood of Christ into her.
Yeah, he drills his hand because his blood is a healing agent essentially.
Yeah.
And like smears it on the wound, on the gun wound. And then she gets like healed, but she's like sick.
It was reminiscent of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where they pour the
Holy Grail
water onto Sean Connery's stomach and it just heals.
Yeah.
Bubbles up like putting peroxide on a wound.
Yeah.
And then and then he's healed.
Yeah.
But it's his blood.
Mhm.
Seemed reckless to pour his blood into her.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but otherwise you're gonna die.
Can
anyway.
I get consent? No? Okay, I'm doing it anyways.
The restaurant, the Miss Meaty scene, like shootout hostage situation, was pretty hilarious and violent, especially when it gets going
And he knocks that guy's jaw off.
Yeah, he just so easily.
He hits it with the
mop. Yeah, and just is jawless. He's just completely gone, just tongue dangling, and he rips that guy's intestines out through his ass.
Yeah,
and
you see the whole ass.
Yeah.
I knew something bad was happening when you see the whole ass and you can tell it's a prosthetic. You're like, uh-oh.
So
something's gonna happen, and then he cuts back to him ripping his guts out through his butt. Butts and guts.
Yeah. And they were mad about like the changing of the gender of the mascot
Miss Meaty, yeah.
To Miss Meaty from Mr. Meaty. And then there was some other stuff that they were spouting, like random shit that everybody was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that fucking mean? Something
about like neo-fascist gender change. I don't know. Something.
Gender ideology.
Yeah.
They had like a 7-point list of grievances, and they're like, we're not leaving until we get heard.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You shouted it through the megaphone. Now leave,
Yeah.
That definitely was for sure a big reference to the original fast food scene, but I'm glad that they removed the raping.
I don't even remember that.
Remember, she was blind. And they're like, I've never had a blind bitch before.
Oh, right.
And he's like,
yes,
he starts to rape her, and then that's when Toxie saves her, and then they fall in love.
Yeah.
In this one, there is a patron who's blind, and he does reference. He's like, I'm going to have my way with you. I never had a blind. And then she throws water on him or something.
Yeah, and that's when he's about to kill her, and then Toxie shows up.
Yeah, exactly.
The giant eyeball that like keeps falling out of his head, and he like uses it as like a periscope.
Yeah, he does.
At one point. That wasn't a thing in the original one, right?
No.
It looks like a fly eye.
Yeah, it almost looks like a security camera, one of those domes.
Yeah, it's like an orb.
Yeah, like a black glass orb.
Yeah,
that's stuck into his skull. But he got shot there too. Like
he got shot like in the cheek.
Yeah, in the cheek. He gets shot and killed, and then when he goes in the ooze, he's brought back.
Yeah. At the Killer Nuts concert in the middle of St. Troma Village Park, on that stage.
St. Roma.
Yeah. I like that it kind of turns into a musical, because he shows up and he starts singing after they start singing, and then he kind of takes over the mic and is like singing some like metal song.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to annihilate everybody, like very similarly to the people in the restaurant. He takes the guy's dome off.
Peels his cap back.
Yeah,
as they say.
And he's like still alive. You see him like in the background, like he's still like holding half the top flap. Like he gets Ray Liotta'd from Hannibal.
There was one death in that didn't make any sense, and it was Zodiac 3000. He says, "All right, motherfucker, here it comes," and he like does a cartwheel and a backflip, like he's gonna kick Toxie, and Toxie just gets out of the way, and he goes, "Whoa!" and then falls and explodes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was confused by that. What?
I don't know. I think he just blew up. It was when confronted with the sheer masculine power of the Toxic Avenger, he just blows up.
He's just spontaneously combust.
Yeah,
Could do that at any moment if he fell down. Let's just have blow up.
And then he throws his mop like a spear, and it goes through someone's head.
Oh, right.
And then shocks the DJ.
Hits
DJ
the
Cool Cthulhu.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of craziness in this movie.
A lot of blood, a lot of violence.
Yeah.
But it's fun and funny.
Yeah.
And then the conclusion, his Bob, what's his name? Garbinger?
Yeah.
His assistant also drinks the blood.
His lady friend.
She becomes like a wolf woman.
She only gets a little bit of it.
Yeah.
She drinks the residue left from the flask that
she gets
drank.
a fraction of the power. It reminds me of there's another movie like that where they drink something and they get powerful, but someone only drinks a little bit and they only get a little powerful.
I don't know that.
For some reason,
Ring a bell.
I'm coming back to Space Jam when they drink water. But they all get like super powered, right? When they drink the water.
Excuse me.
They get that false confidence, even though it's
Michael's secret stuff. I think that's what they drink, right?
Michael's secret stuff. Yeah. But and then they...
Oh, yeah. There's also a redemption arc for Elijah Wood's creepy ass character.
Oh, yeah. He saves the kid.
Yeah, because at some point he says, what would your family do if you were held hostage or something like that? And he you can see him kind of connecting the pieces. Like, I don't think they would do fucking shit. I think they would just leave me to die.
Yeah.
And then, they use, he's the one who tells the big bad that Toxie has a son. And then when they say, "Oh, we're just going to kill him," he's like, "Well, he's a child." She's like, "I don't give a fuck. Go kill him." And that's when he goes and saves him instead.
Right. Because they have him like imprisoned.
It's like a little shack outside.
Yeah. And he gets his redemption, and then Bob Garbinger gets killed by a car, an engine of the car.
No sense.
Aren't there like blades in there sometimes?
Not on the top. Not on the top of the engine.
What kind of car was it anyway? You know?
It was some sort of Cadillac. I'm gonna say it's probably like a 72 maybe.
Yeah.
72 two-door coupe de ville convertible. I'll look it up.
It was a violent death, but it's kind of a little anticlimactic. Or like, I guess not anticlimactic, but not as satisfying of a death, because it kind of felt like, I'm going to turn this car on and he's going to die just because his head is in there.
Let's see here.
I'm sure it would get hot or something. But I don't know if he would spin, his whole body would spin around. I don't know, but we are questioning the realism of a movie like this.
It's called The Toxic Avenger.
Yeah. Where you can get mutated, your entire body can get mutated, and you can become a self-healing, have self-healing blood run through your body. But I draw the line at
how the engine can kill the guy.
How an engine could kill you without like dropping on your head or something. But yeah, and then it ends.
Then it ends. There it is.
How does like what is the last part of the movie?
He's dressed up in normal clothes and he's watching his son's performance
at the theater. He's like wearing like a suit, not a suit, but he's wearing like a tie.
Like a regular clothes, like a button-up shirt and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this a lot. You want to rate it?
Yes. Let's do it.
I'll probably give it a B+. I liked it a lot. I think it was I think they delivered exactly what they promised. It's exactly what you think of for a movie like this. And as I was watching it, and producer Justice was shambling in and out of the room, he's like, "How did they get Peter Dinklage for this? I thought he was better than this." And I'm like, I mean,
I don't think he's doing too much.
It's all subjective, you know. This is like, if this is your cup of tea, this is the shit.
Yeah.
If it's not, then you're like, what are you doing, man? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he hasn't been doing a whole lot of like known stuff. Like been a part of any as far as I'm aware.
Let's see. Let me see what his
Big releases, anyway.
I think he's more doing like, well, he was in what's it called, Roofman.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
And he was in was it Ricky Stenicki? No. Not Ricky Stenicki.
Let's see.
He plays like a mob boss.
Roofman, couple of TV series, podcast series, Wicked, Brothers. Oh, Brothers. Yeah, that's the one you're probably thinking of.
Oh, okay.
With I think that was also Macon Blair as well.
Who's the brother?
Josh Brolin.
Oh, right. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of.
Director Max Barbacow. Macon Blair wrote that one.
Oh, did he?
Let's see what else. The Thicket, Unfrosted, Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbird and Snakes, Andalusian Crush, The Toxic Avenger, Transformers, Rise of the Beast, She Came to Me, Poker Face, Rick and Morty, American Dreamer, Cyrano.
What am I thinking?
I Care a Lot.
Hey, maybe it's that.
Yeah,
I think it's that.
I think he was a bad guy in that.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
But anyways,
yeah, I would also give it a B+.
cool.
Super fun movie, totally rewatchable. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm curious. I feel like when we reviewed the original one, there was somebody made a comment like, "Yeah, the other one, the sequels to the original one are not good."
Yeah, I heard that they're pretty bad.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious if I don't know if they would make a sequel to this version of it.
They might. You never know. I mean, I'm sure it lost money. Let's see. Toxic
If
Avenger.
you gave $5 million of your budget to a nonprofit.
Yeah, but that's just advertising. All right, let's see here. Box Office Mojo, Toxic Avenger. Worldwide, 3.4 million.
On the budget of
Doesn't say.
10 million?
Doesn't say.
What do you think the budget was of this movie?
I'd say mainly because they didn't use there was a lot of stuff that wasn't practical. It was like kind of mid-level CG for the violence.
Yeah.
That was one thing I think that it didn't sit as well with me because it felt like antithetical to the way that trauma would operate. Is like when they rip someone's the top of their head off, it was clearly like this goofy blood squirting out and mid-level CG, and it fit the vibe, but I still feel like if it was practical, it would have been more impressive and more like fun.
Yeah.
So in light of all that, having less practical and a little bit more CG there, I'm gonna probably say about 8 to 10 million.
Oh, budget?
Yeah.
It filmed it in Bulgaria.
Okay, 7 million.
How many Bulgaria dollars? Let's see. Toxic Avenger. What? No way.
What?
There's no way this movie was $200 million budget.
No.
With a budget of only $500,000. No, wait, the original one. Yeah, the original budget had $500,000. Macon Blair has a budget of $200 million.
It says
by comparison, the remake has a budget of $200 million. Like their $500,000 would equate to
$200 million.
$200 million.
No way. No way.
I don't know. This is what this article is saying.
Some within the industry believe the actual production costs were probably around 50 million or even less, with marketing costs being managed creatively. No, it says it would be 1.5 million today for that 500,000.
Right. That's like the equivalent.
Yeah.
Right. From the original movie. They relieved millions in medical debt, but Cineverse only spent $50,000 to make it happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say there. I did remember that there was they got pennies on the dollar for that debt relief.
Yeah,
which is pretty common for medical stuff and for taxes.
That's crazy.
Looks like someone close to the production says it cost the studio less than $5 million combined to acquire and market. That's just acquiring the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So $50 million potentially
budget? I think it's less than that.
Let's say, yeah, $10 to $20 million. You
think so? Yeah. I think it's under 10 million. Still.
No.
Either way,
I'm glad Bulgaria?
I'm glad it exists. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. What do you think about next week? What are you thinking?
Well, we're watching a movie tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
I'm going to do that next weekend. The Testament of Anne Lee. I know zero about it other than I think it's a musical. And also Amanda Seyfried is in it.
Let me see if any of my friends have seen that. I'm going to say it was probably William Lindis. Let's see. 7 have watched. Oh, Matt Stillman's seen it. He gave it 4 stars. David Rosen's seen it, 4 stars. No Will Lindis. I don't know if he just didn't log it or not. So yeah, 2 good reviews from discerning critics. Gloriously offbeat musical about the 18th century Shaker movement from Matt Stillman.
Shaker.
Yeah. Barely knew her.
Oh.
A beautiful, haunting story that through the power of fantastic performances, amazing music, and incredible cinematography gets you to empathize with people you probably think are complete Looney Tune nut jobs. That's the power of cinema. That's from David Rosen.
Oh.
Cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I don't know when it was released, but I'm pretty sure that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
David's was December 12th. Matt's was...
And it's being presented in 70 millimeter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Matt's was December 28th. David usually watches his stuff like first weekend, so it's probably been out for about a month.
Okay. Yeah.
That's timely.
Limited release. Now it's making its way.
We're going to get all those people clamoring for the Testament of Anne Lee to click on our video.
Yeah. The secret, the Oscar underdog.
Yeah.
Who knows?
They're going to go, what do these 2 assholes think about this very niche movie?
As we reviewed the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, exactly. And so torn.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that.
Big hitters over here.
Yeah, that's right. Anything else?
But no, that's it. That's it for this episode.
Cool. All right.
There it goes.
There it is. So thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather, Michael, and Chris. If you want to support us in the Patreon, head on over to patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass and sign up. We have a maximum of 5 cool ass yard duties. We have 4 right now. So if you want to join on, get your name shouted out on every episode and get like discounts on merch. And after you've been on cool ass yard duty for 6 months, you get a free piece of merch. You just pick whatever you want. We'll send it to you. Yeah. Also, if you're saying, hey, I want to come on the show and I want to do I got a segment I want to do. I want to play a game with you guys. I want to do a streaming picks or whatever. If you're a cool ass yard duty, that's an always yes.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, until next time. Thank you for joining us as we review the second iteration of the Toxic Avenger, the second on the show, second in the real world. And follow us next week as we review The Testament of Anne Lee. Whatever that is. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Middle Class Film Class and Twitter at Podcast MCFC.
All right. Thank you for everyone who's watching on the YouTube. If you're on the podcast only, head on over to the YouTube stream. It's a lot of fun. See you next time.
See ya. I gotta pull my dick out.
Class dismissed.
I gotta get out of here.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
You're free to go.
See you next week.
See you later.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Great show.